There are 98 books on my physical TBR that I need to get through. I just recounted and there are 130 books. There are also 130 days until the end of the year. So please join me on this completely unreasonable quest to read 130 books in 130 days. I'm scared. Alright, it's 11:55 and we did it. This is one of Jean Johnson's shifter books. It's called The Cat. I did make a mistake though. It's part of an 8-book series that I don't own and I'm now obsessed with. This is going well. 129 more books to go. For my next book, should I stick with shifters, read straight smut, or a TikTok favorite? This is how far I got in the morning. I have to go to work. I'm trying to read 130 books in 130 days. Today I read 2. So Crave I actually read last night, but it was after midnight, so I'm gonna count it as part of today. It's also gonna be my first donate of the series. Yeah, I did finish it, but I wouldn't read again. I didn't really vibe with it that much. Enough to finish, but not enough to keep, you know? Now, the second one I read, For the Wolf, this was a big chunk of my day today. It's so good. It really looks like a Red Riding Hood retelling, but I think it more closely aligns with a Beauty and the Beast retelling. So the first daughter is for the throne, the second daughter is for the wolf, and the wolves are for the Wilderwood. It had magic, it had slow burn, it had gods, it had some politics stuff that I didn't really care about. It had I'm trying to protect you, he murmured. Red, I'd let the world burn down before I hurt you. Anyway, I keep making a mistake, and that's part of a series that I don't have the second one for, so great. I'm trying to read 130 books in 130 days. It's 8:30 p.m. Shoelace and I just finished The Bridge Kingdom, so let me tell you what I thought. It's got arranged marriage, it's got royalty, it's got who did this to you, it's got the male lead falling in love first, it's enemies to lovers. Well, it is for her. He doesn't know they're enemies, but it's enemies to lovers. But you know what else it is? You know what else it is? That's right, it's another book that's part of a series, and the next one is not part of the 130 that I need to be reading this year, but they are both out on Kindle Unlimited, so maybe I'll cheat, who knows. Also, deciding what book to read next is a lot of work, and I'm already doing a lot by reading a lot, so that's no longer my problem. I will be posting the options on Instagram every day, and you can vote in the stories which ones you think I should read next. But we will get through them all, we will! I'm trying to read 130 books in 130 days. Today I read You Should See Me in a Crown. So Liz is running for prom queen to get the scholarship that comes with the title, and we follow her as she navigates social standing, friendships, being queer in a small town, being black in a predominantly white institution, conservative school administrators. I loved it so much. I love her brother, I love her grandma. Here's a clip of me crying about something her grandma said. Oh my god. Liz and Amanda were really cute. Here's a clip of me crying about them. The only thing that I didn't like about this was that there were a lot of pop culture references that I don't think will stand the test of time. And then Liz kind of really hates this other girl for fair reason. She's the worst. But some of the things that she talks about hating are just like her enjoying things. So she doesn't like that she likes pink. She doesn't like that she's a cheerleader. She doesn't like that she enjoys things that Liz doesn't enjoy. Instead of the completely valid reasons to hate her, which are that she's a racist homophobe. We can hate her for that. That's fine. I just don't want to hate her because she likes pink. Like, anyway, it was really good, and you can vote on my next read on my Instagram. I'm trying to read 130 books in 130 days. Our first DNF of the series. A soft DNF. Super fake love song. I'm not really vibing with Sunny. Also, there's like teachers bullying children, and that really stresses me out. So I'm gonna take a step back. We'll come back to it later. So instead for today, I read If This Gets Out. If you've ever enjoyed any boy band fanfiction, you will enjoy this book. It's sweet and cute, and the characters are great. I will say that there are a lot of triggers. The record label is homophobic. They try to closet one of their out members. There's some stuff about eating disorders. There's some racial stereotyping. But this worked out because the arc was about to expire. So to heal from that emotional roller coaster, I am reading just another smutty book. I'm about halfway through. It's got no plot, just vibes. His can move on its own without help. Yes, in fact, we got our first DNF yesterday. but I still want to reach the goal of 130 books in 130 days, so I am going to backfill any books that I DNF with either arcs that I need to read from NetGalley, or it was my birthday on Thursday, so I have some birthday gift books that I need to get through, so I can use those as backfill as well. I am going to try to keep track of all my progress on a spreadsheet that I posted in my Linktree, but will I keep up with that? Only time will tell. I'm trying to read 130 books in 130 days. Today I read The Dating Plan. Y'all, it's so good. I expect this to have the same hype that the Brown sisters have. Daisy is a software engineer, and at a tech conference, she walks in on her ex and her ex-boss hooking up in the bathroom, and when she escapes the bathroom, she runs into her aunt, who has brought an arranged marriage candidate to the conference that neither of them are attending. We love a meddlesome auntie. But don't worry, she is saved from the embarrassment of talking to them because her brother's best friend, Liam, just happens to be at the conference too. And what better way to distract an ex and a potential new husband than to kiss a stranger in front of them. They're so cute. It's right person, wrong time. Childhood friends to lovers. It's a little steamy. They break a headboard and a desk. It's just so good, and they talk about so much really good food. I'm hungry. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hi, I'm trying to read 130 books in 130 days, and the girls I've been, Tess, baby, I want to talk. It was so good. It was so good. Nora, her ex, and her new girlfriend all find themselves in the middle of a bank heist. They have to use their wits and whatever they can find to stay alive. I think all three of them are my new comfort characters. I want a sequel. No, I want 5 more books in a series about them, please. Tess, I'm not okay. I think this is going to give me the biggest book hangover in the world, and I do not have time for that. We might be taking a sharp left turn from cute rom-coms to just mystery thrillers every day. Alright, pals, we are done with week 1 of 130 books in 130 days, and we are 2 books ahead of schedule. That means the really long books that may take 2 days to read will not put us behind, or that maybe I'll get a day off, who knows. But I did try to take a break yesterday and my brain rebelled, so. Alright, week 1 reading update. We have read 9 out of our 130 books so far, 8 physical and 1 e-arc. I'm going to be keeping 6 of the books and donating 3, 2 of which I read and 1 I DNF'd. So of the books I'm keeping, I think that this is going to be my ranking so far. First, The Girls I've Been. I just finished it. It was so good. Will I be in a reading slump after this forever? Maybe. Then The Dating Plan. Oh, I loved it. It's so sweet and a comforting little rom-com for us. Then The Cat, just a nice little fantasy. The Bridge Kingdom. I'm probably going to keep reading on this series just on Kindle Unlimited because I don't have the physical copies. You Should See Me in a Crown. And For the Wolf. And I think that the arc would go here. We'll see how the rankings change next week.
I'm obsessed with you in a way I can't believe. When you wipe your tears, do you wipe them just for me?